session. I'm with Livioga, and tonight we're going to be doing a bit of a gentle flow, a little bit more gentle than Monday, but we'll try and incorporate some of the stuff and some of the asanas we did on Monday as well, so we can practice those. My hips are ridiculously tight right now because I've just had my last physio dry needling appointment, so very exciting. It's all coming together. Back is doing really good. Not so great that I'm going to be really struggling to move my hips today, I think, but we'll see. So on that note, we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet touching, lying on our backs. And once you get there, just closing down the eyes. Palms facing up towards the sky. And just breathing here. Just taking a few moments to settle into the earth. And feeling the body grounding down. From the feet, all the way along the back of the spine. Through the shoulders, just melting down and feeling into your body. And then noticing the quality of the breath on the inhale and on the exhale. Not changing anything yet about the breath, just noticing how we're breathing. Whether that's fast or slow at this moment. Maybe see if we can notice a difference between how we start on the yoga mat this evening and how we end at the end of our practice. And then scanning along the body from the top of the head all the way along through the back of the neck and along the back body. Just noticing how the body's feeling this evening. Any aches or tiredness. Just acknowledging that and being kind to our body. And then we're going to take a big inhale through the nose. Open up the mouth and let it go. In with the new and out with the old. Inhale. Open up the mouth. Exhale. And then start to draw the breath inwards. So inhaling through the nose. And back out through the nose. Creating our Ujjayi breath and our oceanic sound in the back of our throat. Inhale through the nose. Deep exhale back out through the nose. Keep going with that breath. And see if we can continue that breath throughout the practice this evening. And then placing the hands on the belly, one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. As you inhale, notice how the belly rises and the breath travels up through the chest. Then as you exhale, chest lowers, rib lowers, belly lowers. And whilst you're here, set yourself an intention for tonight's practice. Creating that mind over matter, imagining something we want to achieve throughout tonight's practice. Big inhale. Hold it in your heart, exhale. And then bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then hands to knees, draw a circle in one direction and in the other. Drop the soles of the feet to the earth and cross your left foot across your right knee. Thread the hands through behind the back of the right knee and gently, slowly draw that right knee in towards you, right heel moving in towards your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, draw a little deeper in, feeling the stretch down the back of the glutes, along through the hips, along the leg. Inhale. Exhale. One more long inhale. Deep exhale. And then slowly letting go. Dropping the right foot down to the earth. Opening the hands out to the side and dropping the left knee over right. Lift the hips up to the sky. Drop them onto the left hand side. And then gently allow the knees to fall over to the right hand side. Bring the arms out to the sides or cactus in your arms. Shuffling both shoulders, making sure both shoulder blades are in contact with the earth. And then look up over your left elbow. Breathing into our twisted roots. Breathing into the twist, allowing the body to lengthen. Long inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, create space. Exhale, moving a little deeper into the twist. And then when you're ready, slowly coming back through center. Uncross the legs and draw the right heel to left knee. Thread the hands underneath behind the left knee. Tuck the chin to chest and then gently start to guide that left knee in towards you. Right heel coming in towards the face. Inhale here. Exhale, ease the foot towards you a little gently. And imagine the breath sending it into your right hip. Feeling the stretch in the right glutes and along the right hip flex. Through the hamstring. Long inhale. Deep exhale. And gently release the hands, release the left foot. Cross the right knee over left. Cactus the arms, raise the hips. Drop them onto the right hand side of the mat. And gently allow the weight of the legs to lower down to the left hand side. Shuffle both shoulder blades onto the earth. And look out over your right elbow. Breathe here into your twisted roots. Long inhale. Long exhale. And on your next inhale, slowly coming back through center. Drop the right foot down. Bring the knees into the chest and gently start to rock backwards and forwards. Just massaging out through the spine a couple of times. Legs overhead. And then coming up to a seated position. Easy cross-legged posture. Inhale, raising the arms up to the sky, dropping the shoulders, palms to touch. Look up to the hands. Inhale here. Exhale, releasing the arms down to the earth. Scoop up the energy. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, releasing them down to the sides. One more inhale. Look up towards the palms, and as you exhale, start to reach forward. Bring the hands to the earth. earth, press into the palms. Inhale, looking up, sending the hips backwards. Exhale, drop the forehead down towards the earth. Breathe in here. Long inhale, feel the back lengthening. Deep exhale. Inhale. Sending the breath back to the hips. Exhale. And inhale, coming on to the fingertips. Walk them over to the left hand side, framing the left knee, belly over thigh. Inhale, open the chest and ground the right sit bone. Exhale, release the forehead down to the earth and breathe here. Long inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, looking up between the hands, come onto fingers, walk them back through center, round to the right hand side. Inhale, opening up the chest, ground the left sit bone. Exhale, release the forehead down towards right knee. And breathe in here. One long breath in. Exhale. On your next inhale, look up between the hands. Walk them back through center and gently, slowly rolling up. Pressing our right palm into the earth. Inhale, raise left arm overhead. Come down to rest on right forearm. Stretching through from left fingertips all the way down to left sit bone, looking up, past the armpit up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, reach a little further. And inhale, slowly coming back through center. Press into your left palm. Inhale, raise the right arm overhead. Coming to rest on left forearm. Stretching through to right fingertips and looking up past your armpit up to the sky, feeling the stretch into the nerves. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little deeper. And inhale, slowly coming back up. Coming over the knees into our tabletop position. Knees directly underneath hips. Hands directly underneath shoulders. Pressing into our left palm, inhale, raise the right arm up to the sky, stretch through the chest, and exhale, threading through, coming down to rest on right ear. Extend the left arm overhead, look out over right fingertips, breathing here. One more long inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, bring left palm in line with face. Open up the right arm up to the sky, stretching through the chest. Exhale, release, right arm down, pressing into the right palm. Inhale, raise the left palm up to the sky, stretching through the chest. And exhale, thread the needle, come down to rest on your left ear. Extending right arm overhead and breathing into the stretch. Long inhale here. Deep exhale. And when you're ready, bringing right palm in line with face. Inhale, raising the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, releasing that hand down to the earth. In our tabletop position now, tucking the toes under and just lifting the knees an inch off the earth. Inhale here. Squeeze the core, squeeze the pelvic floor. And then exhale, push belly towards the thighs, raise the hips up to the sky, coming into our downward dog. So making sure the fingers are spread, really pressing into the palms. Keeping the knees bent at this stage, rotating the shoulders outwards and armpits inwards. And hanging the head directly between the elbows. Keeping the hips high, then we can start to pedal out the feet, opening through the backs of the legs. Keep on going with your Ujjayi breath. Inhale. And exhale, coming to stillness. Keep on pulling the kneecaps up. And if we're keeping the knees bent, pressing the belly towards the thighs. Otherwise, you may be able to send the heels down to the earth, not compromising the height of the hips here. Keep on breathing in your Ujjayi breath. Long inhale, long exhale. And then when you're ready, come onto the toes, raise the shoulders, come bending over into a plank posture. Keep on squeezing the core. Bring the right palm underneath the face and see if you can come into a side plank here. Keeping the feet stacked on top of each other and raising the arm up above the head. If you want to, you can drop the right knee down, leg behind, and here. Otherwise, feet stacked on top of each other, and maybe we can raise the left leg. Keep on sending the left hip forwards overhead. One more inhale. Exhale, drop left hand, come back to center, hold your plank and hover. Take a breath, and then place the left hand underneath the face. Roll over onto left foot, stepping the feet on top of each other, keeping the hips raised and raise the right arm. If you need to on this side, dropping the bottom leg and raising that right foot. Otherwise, feet together and then making sure the right hip is over left, raising the right leg for 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering back into our plank. Inhaling plank. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin to the earth. Inhale and tuck the feet, slide onto the belly, push into the hips, into the hands, coming into our cobra. And exhale, releasing the right cheek down to the earth and taking a breath here. Opening up the lower back. And on your next inhale, pressing into the palms, opening the chest, coming into a second cobra. And exhale, coming down to rest on our left cheek and taking a breath here. Bring the hands in line with the chest, squeeze the elbows in, tuck the toes under, lift the thighs off the earth. Inhale, pressing up through plank. Exhale, sending the hips back and coming into your downward dog. And breathe here. Breathing in downward dog. Couple more breaths, focusing on shoulders, rounding outwards, armpits inwards, kneecaps lifting, hips lifting. And when you're ready, raise the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Drop the heel down towards the sit bones and open through that right hip. Inhale here. Exhale, bring knee to nose and tiger calf, hover. Inhale, open up the leg, three-legged dog. Inhale, tiger calf, hover. Exhale, three-legged dog. And last one. Inhale, tiger cup. Step through the hands, drop the left knee down to the earth. Untuck the foot and inhale, raising the arms up towards the sky. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, sink into that right hip. Making sure both hips are square with the top of the mat, palms facing inwards. Exhale, bring the hands inside of the right foot and walk the right foot onto the edge of the mat, coming into our lizard pose. So sending the left knee a little bit further out, come down to rest on the forearms here and feel the stretch into the right hip. If that's too much, you can come back onto the hands and just gently ease that right knee out to the side, coming onto the blade of that right foot. We can use our hand to gently guide it out, listening to your body, making sure we're not forcing. Couple more breaths here in our lizard. And then when you're ready, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the left foot under, step back to your plank, hover, and we can lower through knees, chest, chin, or shoulders over wrists. Chaturanga down to the earth. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog and breathe here. Couple of breaths, finding your downward dog. One more long inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Dropping the heel down towards the glute, opening up the left hip. Making sure both sides are evenly balanced. Inhale, bring knee to nose and tiger cup. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, hover, tiger cup. Exhale, three-legged dog. Last one, inhale, tiger cup. Step through the hands. Drop the right knee down to the earth. Untuck the feet. Square the hips to the top of the mat. Inhale, raising the arms. Drop the shoulders. Drishti gaze, fix straight ahead. See if you can push the hips forwards and feel the stretch into the right thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, bring both hands inside the left foot. Walk the left foot up to the edge of the mat and come onto the blade of the left foot. Coming into our lizard on the other side. So either keeping our hands on the mat, maybe using our left hand to guide that left knee outwards, not forcing. Otherwise, maybe coming down to rest on the forearms and really feeling that stretch into the hip flexor. Long inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, bringing the hands underneath shoulders, tucking the back left toes and stepping back to your plank and holding your plank. Inhaling plank. Exhale, shoulders over wrist, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog and breathing here. Really feeling the body warming up now. Rotating shoulders outwards, armpits inwards. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And if you need to, remembering at any time in the practice, you can come to your child's pose. Dropping the knees to the earth and the backs of the arms, letting the body rest. Otherwise, inhale here. And then start to walk the backs of the feet towards the top of the mat. Hanging out in forward fold, so bring the feet hip width apart. Taking hold of opposite elbows and just letting gravity pull the head down towards the earth. Bring the weight into the front of the feet. Keep on raising the hips up to the sky and start to bring the head towards the knees. You can keep a slight bend to the knees, making sure the belly is pressing in towards the thighs. Maybe straightening through the backs of the legs. And then dropping the hands down to the earth. Inhale, come onto the fingertips, looking up, fingertips staying in contact with the earth. Aiming for a flatter back here. Exhale, draw the fingertips towards the backs of the heels and bring the forehead in line with the knees. Inhale, fingertips dragging forwards, looking straight ahead. Exhale, fingertips to the backs of the heels, forehead towards knees, weight into the front of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then bending the knees, start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming towards the top of the mat, roll the shoulders up and down in the other direction. And coming into our Tadasana, mountain pose. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart. We're going to do one round of Surya Namaskar. Hands in Samastiti, thumbs pressed into chest, tailbone tucked under, drishti, gaze fixed straight ahead. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms up to the sky, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, head towards knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat backs. Exhale, hands either side of feet, step back to your plank and hold. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga down to the earth. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Exhale. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it to the top of the mat. Inhale, bring left leg to join right leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, bring the hands above the head. Samastiti, thumbs to chest, hands in prayer. Big toes touching, we're going to come into our chair pose. So, starting in Tadasana, making sure tailbones are tucked under. And then we're going to scoop the hands backwards, sit back as if onto an imaginary chair. Bring the arms in front of us, elbows in line with ears, making sure we can see our toes. Looking straight ahead, tailbone tucks under. And then bring the hands to prayer at the heart center. Bring our left elbow over right knee, thumbs to chest. Coming into a twist on the right hand side. Making sure our knees don't cross in front of each other, so you're wanting both knees in together, still sitting back into our plank. Looking over, to the right side. See if you can now bring your weight into your right foot and step back with the left leg. When you come to here, we can hold it here. Otherwise, we can slip our left armpit down, bring our left hand to the earth, open up our right arm up to the sky. Keep kicking back through the left heel. Back leg is strong. Breathing here. Opening up the chest, chest spinning up towards the sky. Exhale, bring both palms back to chest and then stepping back into your chair. Take a breath and then slowly coming back through center, holding in our chair, coming onto the other side. So bringing our right elbow over left knee, sitting back. Keep on holding. See if you can step back with the right leg, kick through the right heel. And from here, sliding down into the right armpit, maybe opening up the arms and spinning the chest up towards the sky. Couple of breaths. Keep on kicking through the back leg. Exhale, bring the hands back to heart. Step the feet together. Inhale, take it one more breath. Exhale, back through center. Bring the hands to the earth and raise the hips. Bring the head towards the knees. Feet as wide as hands. Hands to opposite elbows. Slight bend in the knees and forward fold. Shaking from side to side, just letting gravity pulling you down towards the earth. And then dripping down the hands, starting to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way to the top of your mats. Roll shoulders up and down. And we're going to do a tree pose. So you're only going to be able to see my legs here, but that's all we should need. So, starting off in your Tadasana, your mountain. Palms facing forwards. Drishti, gaze fixed, looking straight ahead. Big breath in. Long breath out. Find somewhere straight ahead of you. You can fix your gaze on that point. And we'll start by bringing our right foot over left ankle. Keep your drishti fixed straight ahead, allowing you to balance. And from here, maybe bring right foot onto the inside of left calf. And if this is enough for you, you can stay here. Otherwise, bring the right foot into the left inner thigh. And hands can stay to the side, or they can start to raise above the heads. Bring thumb to forefinger, looking the energy, Chin Mudra. Or maybe bringing your hands to prayer at the heart center. Keep on opening that right knee. Focusing the drishti. If you're falling out, just come straight back into it. And then gently, slowly release the foot. Bring the knee into chest and slowly place the right foot down. Shake out the legs, come onto the other side. So, starting in Tadasana, toes touching, tailbone tucked under. Really importantly, fixing our gaze straight ahead. And then maybe bringing our left foot over right ankle, looking straight ahead. really grounding the feet. And then from there, maybe bringing left foot inside of right calf. And this might be enough for you. Otherwise, bringing our left foot inside our right inner thigh. Hands out to the sides, drawing the left knee outwards, tailbone still tucking under. Breathing here in our tree. And maybe raising the arms up to the sky. Chin mudra with the fingers. Or bringing hands to chest. Hands in prayer. Take one more breath in your tree. Inhale. And exhale, gently release the foot. Bring the knee into chest and slowly releasing the leg down to the earth. Coming back to the top of our mats. Looking straight ahead. We're going to scoop the hands down, come back to our chair. One last breath in chair, inhale. And exhale, slowly sitting back onto the mat, hugging the knees into the chest. And rolling from one side in a circle, over to the other side. And then dropping the soles of the feet down to the mat. And bringing our hands out to the side. On an inhale, we're going to raise the hips up towards the sky. Keep squeezing the knees together. See if you can come onto the shoulders. Tuck the chin to the chest. Squeeze through the glutes. Squeeze the knees together. Raise the hips up to the sky, coming into our back hand. Inhale. Exhale, gently, slowly bring the hips down to the earth. Bring the feet as wide as the mat and windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. And then come back, heels into bottom, making sure we can touch the heels with our hands. Hands out to the side, press into the feet. Inhale, raise the hips off the earth. And this time bringing the hands to clasp underneath the hips. Press the hands down into the earth. Come onto the shoulders, chin to chest, and keep on raising the hips up towards the sky. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the knees together. Inhale. One more breath. Exhale, releasing all the way down to the earth. Feet as wide as the mat. And dropping the knees to each side, windscreen wiping each knee to the side. And then bringing the knees into chest, bring the hands either side of the feet. Draw the knees out to the side and feet up to the sky, coming into a happy baby. So rocking from side to side, massaging out the spine, happy baby. And then drawing the knees into chest, giving yourself a nice big hug, chin to chest, raise the forehead up towards the knees, coming into our egg. And exhale, releasing the head down to the mat, releasing the feet out to the sides, and the palms facing up towards the sky, coming into our Shavasana. And we can stay here. Arms out to the sides, legs out to the sides. We're going to stay here for a couple of minutes. Otherwise, we can come into our L-shaped posture if you have a wall near you. Feet above the head, sliding version here. Hands out to the sides. And letting go of control, just allowing yourself to breathe, be at ease. shaped posture. Just starting to feel the blood trickle down through the legs. And might be a slight tingly feeling. It's totally normal. And the body just sinking down into the earth. Totally letting go and relaxing. You feel the mind drifting, just bring yourself back. And start to focus your attention on the sounds outside. And the sounds of the wind in the trees. Distant murmurs. And the ocean lapping against the shore of the beach. And then gently start to bring your awareness and your attention back to the mat and back to your body. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then slowly start to bring the knees into the chest and hug the knees in. Take an inhale here. Open up the mouth, release. Extend the right arm overhead and then slowly roll over onto the right hand side. Taking your time to really gently bring yourself back up to sitting, keeping the eyes closed. And relaxing the shoulders, bringing the hands to prayer at the heart center, and reminding yourself of that intention you set at the beginning of the practice today. Remembering the mantra, mind over matter. Take a big breath in, holding it in your heart. Exhale. And we bow forwards and say namaste. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you had a beautiful practice. And I will be seeing you next week. Next Monday will be a little bit later for the next couple of weeks, 6 p.m. And next Wednesday I'm actually going to be away end of the week, but I'll put out another video and some links to YouTube videos as well of mine. So hopefully you have enough yoga to be getting on with next week. But yes, Monday, 6 p.m. next week, Australian time obviously, so 9 a.m. UK time. And yes, lots of love. See you soon. Namaste.